Iain Cameron, I'm Professor in Public International Law at the University of Uppsala and Director of the Centre of Police Research at the University of Uppsala. In order to have the different actors working together in counter-terrorism in an effective way, they really need to be trained in working together. And this requires a lot of planning, a lot of resources, so it's not something that can be done as an actual terrorist incident is occurring. It has to be planned and properly, attention and resources to be properly devoted to that. And that's something I think that Sweden has to think about because it really hasn't been devoting resources in that sort of way. The community was seen as the very much the front line of defence, really, and we're talking then about not issues of securitisation, not issues of police, we're talking about social welfare. These are the crucial issues of preventing radicalisation, preventing terrorism. We need to think in these terms, and it's wrong to regard this as purely or even primarily a security issue. So that the security experts should not be seen as having any sort of monopoly over this particular area. There is nonetheless fairly clearly two different types of threats. There is the one, the coordinated counter-terrorism or coordinated terrorist attack that we've seen in certain cities, Paris and so on. And then there's the lone actor or small cell attack. And in some ways, the measures that have been taken against the coordinated type of attack, the criminalisation of organisations, the criminalisation of trips to other countries to commit acts of terrorism, these types of very sort of, broad general measures actually undermine our efforts in dealing with the other type of terrorist threat, the lone actor threat. Because in order to deal with the lone actor threat, because there's a lot of leakage, as it's called, even with lone actors, in order to deal with that, you have to have the local community has to be aware of the danger, but above all, the local community has to be not afraid to engage with possible lone actors and persuade them not to engage in acts of terrorism. And to do that, you should not be criminalising organisations and so on. You should be allowing a dialogue. That's the important thing. I think, as I said, if we really do believe that the community is the front line of defence against that, then the important thing is to devote proper resources to social welfare, to avoid segregation in housing, to avoid segregation in schools, to provide for jobs and hope for alienated communities. This is the most important thing, and this is not a security issue at all. So in that sense, it's a safe cities or a prosperous cities angle rather than a counter-terrorism. I think that's the key takeaway that we should have.